Hello, this is Dr. Curtis. I'm making this video just for Math 161, and it's about the Week 1 walkthrough. So if you go to this is what you need to do for Week 1. If you go to Blackboard, when you get there, you'll see Fall 20, Pre-Calculus, Math 161, Section 3. You should go to Start Here and look at all of the course information and familiarize yourself with that. But right now we're going to go to weekly modules. So go to weekly modules, go to week 1, Introduction to Online Courses and Systems of Linear Equations. All right, so you go to weekly modules, click on week 1, and then you'll see an introduction, objectives, learning resources, and this week's assignments. So I'm going to post this video under introduction, so you can look at it again if you need help. And so the objectives here are to 1, access and create files on the Google Drive, 2, submit an assignment on Blackboard, 3, solve systems of 2 linear equations by hand and or with the graphing calculator, and finally we're going to test solutions of systems of 3 linear equations. Possibly you'll test the solutions of 2 equations as well. Alright, so the first thing you should do is go to Learning Resources, click on that, and let's click on it and see. So, and look at this Introduction to Online Classes at Bloomfield College. So I think you should do that. And then note there's some PowerPoints here. It tells you how to watch the PowerPoints. Also, there are PowerPoints about linear systems of equations, so that would help you understand the material as well, right? It's just to assist. So you can look at those. And finally, we're going to go to the, so I'm sorry, there's other videos, and so let's look at these videos and links. All right. Special notes about the lessons. I don't see any. I don't know if I have any special notes this week. Introduction to Linear Systems. Okay. So that's the intro. There's a link to that. There's some videos. All right. So there's a lot of information here under videos and links. So if we want to go back, we can go back to Learning Resources, or actually I want to go back to the introduction. Right, so I'm going back to, not introduction, I'm going back to the module 1, week 1. Let's do that. So there, I want to find the assignments. Okay, so it's the, I went back to the weekly module 1 so that I could find the assignments. So the assignments for the week, again, you're going to read through this material, all the learning resources. You don't have to go through everything, but you want to look at the essentials, right? There's a few things there that you could see, right, about the courses at Bloomfield, or about how to work with Blackboard, things like that. All right, the week's assignments. Let's get to that. So here in the zybook, so again, you have to go look at the syllabus. I have that under Start Here. Right, under Start Here, you'll find the syllabus, and it tells you in the beginning of the syllabus how to get the zybook, how to purchase the zybook. It's about $30. And also here's a PDF, a reference book that you can look at and use. But you do need to sign on to the zybook so I can take your attendance. So, and also you can find the problem. So if you go to 9.1, Systems of Linear Equations, go to the end of the section and do problems 1, 8, 12, and so on. I'm sorry, not 1, just problems 8, 12, 21, and so on. And in 9.2, you're going to do problems 6 through 10, so that they come at the end of the section. While you're going through the zybook, you will click on participation activities, and that in those activities they are just examples, and they're interactive examples for the most part. But when you get to zybook, there's an introduction to zybooks as well. All right, let me see if I have a zybook open, just so that you're familiar with the idea. So here's an example of a zybook. This is actually, which book is this? Is this your book? Functions and notations. All right, this is section 1, but let's look at 9.1 just to have an overview. So this is the zybook. Go to, say, 9.1. Click on 9.1. And you should see what you're looking at here, right? So you're going to go through, and you'll see different activities. So here's like the first participation activity, and let's see, if we click on it, it says start. All right, so it has an independent system, inconsistent, because these two are parallel. So that means there's no solution, no crossing point, right? Here's the crossing point. And this is dependent, means all the lines are actually the same line. But here it says start. So what are we going to see? So as you can see, it's just an example, right? And they're just showing you each situation, right? And with explanation. So each participation activity should be interactive. And then at the end of the section, so these are different participation activities for you to try. Some of them you answer the questions and so on as you go along. And you'll know if it's correct or not. And let's see. So at the end of the section, you're going to do, say, problem 8. So let's go take a look here. I just want to see at the beginning of it says section exercises. Okay, so this is problem 1. That's 911. Problem 2, and so on, right? So your assignment says start with problem 8. All right? So what I can't tell is if you can put your solution in this area. I don't think so. So I think you're going to have to go back and write out your solutions. All right? So let's go back to the assignment. And I explain here what to do. It says here that if you're not able to submit the assignment in zybooks, which I'm not sure, when you look at the introduction to zybooks, you'll know what to do. So if you can't, which I suspect you cannot, I think you're going to have to write out your homework, take a picture of it, and follow these instructions, okay? So I need a PDF or something, a JPEG or something like that, all right? And send it via Blackboard, all right? So, all right. Okay, so it says, important note for iPhone, do not submit this type of file. All right. So, all right. So, just do your best. Let me know if you have any questions once you've gotten this all done. All right. I will be in touch as soon as possible. We'll do that again. All right. All right. Thanks.